sales on the Soul Stone are going crazy. $45,000 somebody paid for a 9.5 of the Soul Stone, the foil Soul Stone.
Good deal.
Wasn't me, I promise.
I might sell mine now.
It wasn't me. That'd be awesome, bro. Oh my god! Can you imagine if you pulled one of these from the free packs that Mike Hansen gave us at the OA thing? Holy moly!
Well, these only came out of the collector boxes.
Yeah,
yeah, and then
for that version's only in the collector boxes. That's insane. I saw one at New York Comic Con. There was one that I think they had it for 40. I think it was like a 9.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
So, do you think this is going to be the lowest price we see this card at? Because I know they're supposed to release the rest of the stones later.
Yeah,
in
that's
other
a
sets.
Great question. I do think this is probably it'll probably stay here. I think this is, I mean, it's a lot. As these things go longer in time, they do tend to like tail off in price, because you can see it with like some of the other
high-end Magic cards,
the other like serialized cards. But this one is, these are so unique, you know, and we know that there's, you know, multiple, you know, they basically, and I mean, without saying it out loud, but they're like, hey, we're gonna be making all the stones, and we're gonna do I would assume the Infinity Gauntlet too for like the final set, whenever that is in a couple years. So I assume we'll see them all at some point, and it's really cool. I'm surprised that they didn't actually number them, and they just did them in this. So that's the thing. It's like there isn't really a number. No one knows how many of these are truly out there. And whether it's 100, is it 1,000? Who knows? But it is pretty freaking rare. And you know, I've got my box of I only have 2 collector boxes of the Spider-Man because they were just so hard to get. So yeah, Piggy's like, I'll make you one for 50. Well, that's the funny thing too, is like you can go on you can get the One Ring, the foiled version that, you know, Post Malone bought. You can get like the proxies of those for like $10, you know, and it's all shiny and foily, which is really cool. So,
well, I mean, to me, these seem like it's like the Moxes of modern Magic, right? I mean, they're not banned yet or anything like that.
I mean, and the fun thing is, I mean, play wise, because yes, I'm a super nerd, but like the Soul Stone is like a really it's a very useful utility card that I would, you know, if I would put them in every, you know, black commander deck I have, you know, like it's an auto include for sure. So, yeah.
So Clutch, here's what's funny, bro. I've been talking to some buddies in the content creation world, other content creators, and they have a Discord where they'll play Magic online. I guess there's some place where you guys can go play it online, right? And they'll play it online. And I asked them, I said, do they have the Spider-Man stuff yet in that online playable atmosphere? And they said no, but the same type of cards, just not the Spider-Man versions. Do you think they'll ever put the Spider-Man versions on those playable online things?
No.
And
yeah, so on Magic Arena and Magic Online MTGO, they have a thing called Through the Omen Paths, which is the version of this set, but in the Magic the Gathering world. So it's got familiar characters, new characters, but they're all in that space. But it says the issue with the digital version is because of Marvel Snap. And I'm pretty sure that the whoever the publisher for Snap has the exclusive rights for digital cards of Marvel characters, and they make so much freaking money from that game. There's no way they're gonna try to push it to do this other thing, you know. So
damn, I really wanted to play like that online version of these Spider-Man decks.
So. It's really fun. I mean, I play Magic Arena like every morning when I'm waking up and having like my coffee and stuff, and I'll just do my daily stuff. But it's really fun. I like to play the draft. I think it's not the best set to fully draft, but it is kind of fun. You know, this set was kind of, they sped it up a little bit, and it wasn't fully designed to be a bigger set. So, but it's really cool to play and stuff.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that. Continuing on with the market report, I saw this. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the Deftones I have three bands that I consider my favorite bands. I just can't pick from them, and that's the Deftones, the Cure, and a band called Far. Three out of my five favorite bands are from Sacktown. Will Haven, Deftones, and Far are all from Sacramento. This is a limited edition tape from the Deftones. That is considered one of the most valuable cassettes ever sold from 1992, when the Deftones were just friends jamming in their garage. They made a set. Now I don't know how much it sold for because they didn't say, but oh, there it is,
There it is,
$5 grand. $5
Yeah.
grand. I
Yeah,
want one of these.
Dude, these bootlegs of these were floating around in high school. Like I grew up in Manteca, which is like an hour south of Sacramento, and I remember friends had like bootlegs of these. Like these were
Dude, clutch.
Uh,
Did you ever
I
go
do.
to the
I know.
what's that famous bar in Sacktown where everybody plays like the cow? What's it called? Let me look this up real quick. There's a famous Sacramento.
I can't wait for my like chrome tape to sell for like something crazy, ridiculous money
Oh,
one
that's
day.
badass,
Or-
G.
yeah. So
what is it
So-
called?
split tape that our band did.
Is
It's
it,
the chrome edition is limited to just people that were in the bands.
oh, that's awesome.
Anyways, I
so
can't
it's-
remember, but there's a famous Sacktown place to go watch shows, a venue that I've heard about where all these guys used to play back in the day. And I had Jonah Matranga, lead singer of Far, on the Bogcast once, one of my favorite all-time moments, and we talked about that site being like this just legendary site for Sacramento bands playing out there. Cake, Deftones, Far, Will Haven, like all these amazing bands
So
out of
good.
that era of Sacktown. So, and then you had the Garden Block where two of the greatest rappers ever, X-Rated and Brother Lynch Hung, came from. Sacramento was putting out some crazy music back in the late 90s, man. So, all right, next. This is crazy.
Cattle Club. Oh, Cattle Club.
Cattle
Yes,
Club.
yes.
Yes, the Cattle
Thank you.
Club.
I thought it was cattle something. I just couldn't think of it. It's Cal
Yes.
Palace is in the Bay Area in San Francisco.
The Cattle
Cattle
Club.
Club. That is right.
Yeah.
Shout out.
This is crazy. VHS. This is supposedly one of the last Disney VHS tapes ever made for cars. Sold for $1,900 on eBay.
Jesus.
Yeah. So,
Is
KA
Is
says,
that low or
yeah,
high?
that was the last Disney VHS tape right there,
I mean, that seems high as hell.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about this one? Don't fuck around with Goodwill, you guys. Somebody found a gold limited to 50 LeBron James card in a Goodwill lot.
Again?
Wow.
No, this is
One
back
of,
in
number 1 of 50. Come on.
yeah, number 1 of 50, bro.
Okay.
It sold
Oh.
for over $200,000.
They got it graded though, right? And
Yes.
it was like a BGS like 9.5.
Yep.
Okay.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
so
will, bro.
which is
$80 they bought that lot for. $80
You
for
gotta
that
you
lot.
gotta go Goodwill hunting.
That's the winner of the night. We're done, guys. Thanks for the show.
Yep.
We'll
Good
catch you
night.
later.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Same bat channel. All right. There's more. Check this out. One of the rarest Xbox games in the world has just surfaced for $20K. Okay. Collector Xbox Darkroom shared something almost no one had ever seen before. A Shrek 2 Xbox game packaged with a bottle of Caroline Herrera 212 perfume released in Taiwan around Chinese Valentine's Day in 2004. It lists a Taiwan address which points to being a localized promotion made in very small numbers. As of now, only one other copy has surfaced publicly. A few days ago, Cake Hoarder spotted one at a game store with a price of $20,000 on it.
By the way, shout out to Cake Hoarder. I'm not sure I can look up their
I know,
Instagram
right?
on-
What are we gonna
Yeah.
get?
Shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah. That's what we're gonna get. Yeah.
No, that's the
Is there a
cake I'm looking
massage
for right
place
there.
in the
Give me that
back?
Shrek
Yeah.
cake.
For those of you classified fans, be on the lookout for these randomly inserted classified retro card art figures.
Yeah,
There's only 82 made of these. I didn't know about this. Did you know about this, Clutch?
yeah. We had a lot of talks about that on on my separate toy group, and people were upset because of there. And 82, I'm sure there's more than 82, but there's 82 out to the people. But yeah, I thought it would go for higher than 900 at the auction. I don't know if I would have spent that much, but I thought it could have gone higher.
That
I don't
art's
love
terrible
the-
too.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the art isn't that good. I prefer the regular card art. I love the idea of doing this alt art stuff. I would have just done it. I would have had it better.
Yes.
better
Agreed.
picture.
Agreed. $900. And then this is crazy. Let me replay this for you guys. So this is the battle arena stuff that Bo Jackson is doing.
Oh,
Check
wow.
this out.
These one-of-one Bo Jackson Battle Arena inserts were stolen from their shipping package on the way to grading. Please be on the lookout for them at card shows. Their estimate value is $10,000 plus, and they belong to an active member of the Boba community. We, the company, are offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to recovery of the cards and charges being filed against the thief. If you have any information, please message help at bobattlearena.com. Here are the cards one more time. A Johnny Damon as Caveman Hex Rad, a Roger Staubach as Starbuck Pink Battlefoil, a Joey Chestnut as Joey Jaws Hex Rad,
Joey
and
Chestnut.
a Wade Boggs as Chicken Man Hex Rad.
Chicken
Thank
Man.
you for being on the lookout. Let's
Okay. Yeah. All right. Party on.
But how crazy is
Wait.
that? Right?
Continue.
That's cool that they put this out. I mean, I get it. These are kind of weird and they sell for a ton, but they put out this, like, that's cool. Like if Topps had
That's
somebody
nice,
that
yeah.
had a one-on-one stolen, they would put this out, you know?
So I have a question. The boba community, is there official drink tea?
I imagine so
yeah.
now. Yeah.
By the way, the Joey Chestnuts is like. I mean, come on, guys. We talked about this weeks ago, and it's just funny to see and hear them. The
I know.
names again, weird.
So, all right, let's continue on here. We've got some really interesting market report stuff for this week. I freaking love this John Royal variant from back in the day. G.I. Joe 295, 1 in 10. The Winter Baroness with the snow serpents. Such a cool cover. $110. Be on the lookout for any of those old school IDW G.I. Joe variants. They're tough to find. A newsstand of one of the best Scotty Young covers ever. Amazing Spider-Man 611 sold for $190. I love that cover, man.
That's
Always
great.
have.
Still one of my favorites.
Yep. And then a great freaking pickup for this one, whoever got it. Deadpool Secret Wars #2, the Chris Bachalo Gwenpool variant, which is her first ever appearance. $132 and a 9.8. Congrats on that. I know the character is starting to fall a little bit, but she is such a great character and has such a great fan base that if Marvel did that character right, this book is going to be a huge pickup in a 9.8 like that. It's tough to find.
Just don't tell long short. It's sold for this.
Yeah, I was
much.
gonna say, how many does he have? Like 100.
Probably, yeah.
What, signed or remarked or
Yeah,
blue
good
labels
call,
or what are we
good call.
talking about here?
Yeah, it's funny you say that, bro, because there is a remark that sold of Robbie Rodriguez. Sold for
What the fuck?
$160. What is up with this?
Dude, he covered up the whole picture or whatever.
Dude, it's
I
a
mean,
smear.
well, because I know his remarks and all that stuff are pretty abstract at times. Because I know he was moving away from like what he used to do when people were getting, Edge of Spider-Verse 2 signed or whatever. Because he had like a quick little remark of a Gwen head or something like that.
Yeah.
But I guess like he kind of saturated that to a point, right? And so he started doing these weird abstract things. I don't know what this is. But I mean, that just covering up the entire cover of the
I would have been pretty upset, man. It's like
yeah,
he goes, "What do you think of this?" Hey, bro, you
Uh,
fucked up my book, dude.
It's like, did you do this cover? I don't think he did this cover.
No.
No, this is a Todd Knock cover.
Yeah, that's right.
If I was Todd Knock, I'd be, "Hey, bro, what's your problem,
Yeah,
dude?"
dude, call him out on that.
What can he say to the creator of Spider-Man? Right?
You can say a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. This No Heroin #1 metal Momoko variant, limited to 20. Whoever picked this up, congratulations. This was an early Hive book, and it's one of Peach Momoko's first variant covers that she ever did in the comic book world. This book was a massive book back in the day, and there's only 20 of them in a 9.8 for 150. Congrats. That's huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's also a Google book, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the OG Aaron Bartling variant, which was another monster, and somebody picked one up for $500. Could have been a little less, but I believe it was 500. I checked on 130 Point. This is such a tough book. Yeah, this was an $800 plus book all day, every day. So
yeah.
Yeah, good for Aaron. I
Yeah.
didn't get to see him in New York.
yeah, was he there, Leg?
I believe he was. I didn't see him. I got to meet him in Dallas and have some brews. He's a really nice guy, and I meant to seek him out, and apparently that didn't happen. So
I believe he's a vet too, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool. This is one of my all-time favorite books. I hope to one day own one of these. Batman #11. It is such a great cover with the playing cards, Joker cover, that old school Batman trade logo, whatever you want to call it. Such a beautiful book.
Man, somebody dump this, dude.
I agree, dude.
They asked for 18 grand. How about 10? Okay,
Yep, they needed the
You know
money,
what I
man.
mean?
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
look at that label, dude. They could have paid $800 for that thing like 18 years ago. They don't care.
They're like, I'm making how much more than compared to what I paid for this?
Yeah, totally.
It's like, I need my retirement money or whatever.
Yeah. Check this out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even the second and third print. A third print sold for $1,000 and a 9.0. This is a second print, sold for $3,000 with a Eastman sketch, I believe. Sold for $3,000 in a 9.2. So even the second and third prints are ridiculous money still. So this is one of my all-time favorite books that I don't talk about a lot because I still don't own one. These old school Charlton books, this era with the star, early John Byrne books, a lot of them. Ghost Manor #23, Tom Sutton cover, I believe it is. This crazy, like, decomposing old man with a teddy bear in like this throne, and it is such a crazy cover. $173. This book has been bought probably 3 or 4 times in the last couple of weeks that I've been watching. So a lot of people looking for this one. And then Justice League.
Book, man.
Oh yeah, Justice League. What issue this? I can't remember what issue this is, but
13.
13. Thank you, brother. A 9/8
12.
combo pack. The Jim Lee cover with Superman kissing Wonder Woman. Such a great cover. Yeah. Comics were so good at that time, 2015. I would love to own one of these. A combo pack 9/8, paid $200 for.
I got one I can send you, Brian. I still got like 20 of these. But
I want one,
poly
bro.
bag, the poly bag is
Disintegrates.
dissolved.
Yeah, it dissolves. It disintegrates.
wow.
I want one, bro.
I think
Save
I
me
sold
one.
one to Sean. I think I sold one, but I got the comic shop was closing, and I just took a whole rack of them for like 50 cents each.
Dude, I want one. Hood.
I've
Big
got
time.
a newsstand.
Ooh, wow. That's probably crazy too.
Probably even more rare.
Yeah,
Mhm.
newsstands are more rare in those combo packs. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, especially
Next.
that late in the
Space Jam in horrible condition.
Yeah,
Sold
dude,
for
that's
$200.
bullshit.
Yeah, horrible condition.
Get a
$200.
graded one for cheaper than that.
Dude, I've never seen this book in the wild. Have you ever sseen this book in the wild?
What, the Jordan?
Yeah.
There was a graded like 9.6 a while back, and I was watching it, and I was
Oh.
just like, eh.
Is this the first Little Bunny in comics? Because
Might
isn't it
be.
the whole.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole. Isn't it the whole thing?
Might be.
I know it's not her. I mean, I know she's not on the cover. But
Yeah. This is a great buy too, in my opinion. Alf set 1 through 50 with 2 issue 48s for $256. You can sell those issue 48s for that price. And there are some really crazy, funny covers in this set.
Wow.
Yeah.
nice.
Whoever bought this, great. Congratulations. Whoever sold it, you're a moron. San Diego Comic-Con variants of Battle Beast and Skinbreaker, both signed by Robert Kirkman, for $100 for both of them.
I would have rebought that.
Yes. 100%.
Because I mean, I sold for each one, and thank you for whoever bought them. Paid a little bit more than that for each book, respectively. Yeah, so
That's what people don't know what they have, dude. Robert Kirkman didn't really fucking sign at all, dude. Like, are you serious?
I mean, he only signed
He
like
did
what?
that one.
Are we allowed to say the number before I say it?
Yeah, Clutch said it.
Yeah, we said it. He said
Oh,
it.
okay, it's not like he didn't sign 7,000 of these.
No,
Yeah,
it was
but
seven-
like,
it wasn't 7,000. He sold
35.
I think it was 2,500 of each.
There we go.
7,000.
I love those. That Skinbreaker cover is going to be such a great pickup. And then the toy variant or video game variant of the Battle Beast.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm still excited for the Battle Beast fighter game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
this
gonna
game,
be great.
I'm really, dude. We also have to talk about that other Skybound stuff too.
Yes. Yes. All right. Next we have. Wait. Sorry. Next we have another great video game book, Doom #1, the
Oh, yeah.
E3 convention promo from 1996. Sold for $400. I love that book. I've never seen one of those in person, which is great. And then here you go, Yee. A Spider-Man 1 Platinum 9/8, $2,800. What do you think?
Alrighty, coming back down
Yes.
to reality, so I can start shopping around for my 9/6 copy now again.
Yes.
I'll say that's like a really good price. I think like
Yeah.
Chris Rupp had one of these up at his booth for like $10,000.
Dude, these are so tough with that spine because they're usually flaked to death on the spine. So I think it all depends on what that spine looks like, especially the back.
Well, I think I
Um,
can reveal like what I bought my 9/6 at and what I sold it at now at this point because it's been so long and I don't remember who bought it. But I bought my 9/6 for like $330, maybe $400. I sold it during pandemic for like almost 1,500.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
So
really good.
I was like kind of like awesome, and then
I sold mine for
I-
1,600.
and so now I miss it and I want it back in my collection. So I'm willing to
Mhm.
pay up to like, I want to say I'm willing to pay up for a 9/6, like maybe $1,000 for it to have it back in my collection.
Dude, I have one of the greatest flips. I won. It was like $800. I won that book 9.6, a regular #1, 9.8, signed by Stan and Todd, and silver #1, and again the regular cover #1, but 9/8s for like $400.
I remember that. I remember.
Yeah,
when
I sold just that one for
the
like
Platinum.
yeah. He said the guy had him like all in this frame thing. And he was like, "Man, I'm having trouble trying to figure." I'm like, "Dude, I don't want your fucking frame. Can you just take them out and send them to me?" Well, I know that you think it's really cool, and that's why you ran that terrible auction and gave it to me for pennies. But you can have your frame, bro. Like it's fine. Can you just very safely wrap these comic books and not try to ship them in a frame? But yeah, was
One of the
good for-
toughest Spider-Man 300s to find is the Niagara Falls variant that they did back when Ultimate Spider-Man was at its height. So they made it look like Ultimate Spider-Man. And this book is tough to find in high grade. You can tell this is a person from the UK that happened to go to Niagara Falls during that time period, pick one up, take it home, not put it in a bag and board or nothing, find it in an old box, and it's still sold for $133 in horrible condition.
I've
So
seriously never seen that cover. That's crazy.
I've
think I've
purchased a
got
few of
couple
those.
sitting here. There's a 252 that's actually a
Yes.
little bit better
Mhm.
cover.
I like both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 252 cover.
Shout out to our boy Lord Zero in the chat. One of a real great community member here and a great friend. One of these years he's got to come out to San Diego with us. He has been asking me about the Mad Hatter variant, the Mark Spears Monsters #3 Mad Hatter variant since it came out. Do not even own one of these. This is one of the best Mark Spears Monsters covers, and he picked one of these up, and I think this is the copy he picked up. Lord Zero, if you're in the chat, let us know how much you paid for this. Did you pay $900 for this? Because this is such a rare book, and I think it's going to be one of the rarest Mark Spears variants out there, and you got a great cover.
These both guys on both sides of me have bought that book off Mark. So
This one?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Wow.
I knew when that hit,
Huntsville, man, the good shit was there.
bro.
Oh,
Dude, hey,
I didn't buy enough,
think-
dude. And these guys,
I think Mark charged me tax, bro.
So you bring
It's not
cash,
a food
buddy.
item, Hood.
You did.
You got to pay
That's
tax.
hilarious.
It's such a
go-
tough book.
Some 27 cents. What? I got to charge tax.
Dude, and this one looks like it's one of the ones from Alabama, right? He
is.
Are You Mad? Mark Spears with the Batman sketch. So congratulations, Lord Zero.
Bro, that to me is my favorite cover that he's ever done. And I remember when he first showed it, I did like a TikTok Willy Wonka kind of thing because I called it the Wonka cover,
Yeah.
but this character, you just kind of want to open up the book and it be a solo story on this character, man, and all the mayhem that this character probably causes and shit like that. But man, shout out to bro, there's not many of these books out there, man. I'm just
No.
telling you.
Chris picked it up. Shout out to Lord Zero. He says $900. Someone had it in their cart, and I said, nope, it's mine. So
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
congratulations, brother. Yeah.
Dude, Card
How
Sniper. I
about,
love
how about
that.
the glow in the dark ratio? I think it's the 1 in 500 for the.
Oh, you got yours
Yeah.
graded? I haven't gotten mine graded. I got you.
Next, another Spider-Man #1. This to me is an even better issue than the Spider-Man Platinum. I don't know if it's up there with the Walmart variant, but it's close. People don't realize how important this is in the history of comics. This specific issue, Spider-Man #1, signed on the kneecap, the right kneecap by Todd McFarlane. It came out the day this book came out at the Spider's Web in Puyallup, Washington, which it was his brother-in-law's store, where Todd was at the day this came out, and he signed. Only so many at that store. There's a red stamp on the back with a red spider web, and usually they have a folded piece of printer paper in there that was typed out by a typewriter and says what it is. If you have all three, have that with this book, congratulations. Somebody got lucky. I always have. This is one of the books on my sniper list for eBay remembered searches. Somebody got an 8.5 for $180. Congratulations.
Nice.
Such a good book. Yeah. And then the next one is one of my all-time favorite covers that I don't talk about a lot. This is Wolverine #90. It is a cover by the Kubert brothers and the Hildebrandt brothers. They did a cover together. And it is such a great cover. It feels even better because they're like breaking the trade dress fourth wall and they're fighting over the trade dress, and it's just a cool cover that two sets of brothers worked on. This is the Newsstand 9/8, sold for $400.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very cool.
This is also early Deadpool Wolverine meetup too, right?
Yeah. Yep. So such a cool book. Next, one of my all-time favorite toys as a kid. I love this toy. The Crossfire remote control car G.I. Joe vehicle. I played with this constantly, dude. I played it out to where we broke the remote control, the remote controller. This I don't see sold very often. And somebody bought one loose with the figure that came with it, which is another great vehicle figure, for $335. So very, very cool. I remember the really flimsy radio controller antenna on this one too, and it's fully intact, which is crazy.
That's crazy. I remember seeing that at Toys R Us as a kid and always wanted to get it, but we had some other like bootleg RC car. She's like, well, you got an RC car already. We're not getting you this G.I. Joe one. I was like, sorry, Mom. What do you mean, Mom?
It's not a G.I. Joe one though.
I know.
Dinosaur toys are just, they've been crazy sales as of late. This is from the 89 Tycho series Dino Riders, which are very nostalgic right now.
Love Dino Riders.
Yeah. The Brontosaurus, 100% complete with the box, sold for $3,200 and $3,250.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was just like Jurassic Park stuff for but it's crazy to see that's going back to even like a toy from '89.
I got Jurassic Park coming up. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then I've never seen this. I don't know what this is, so I'm putting it out to everybody. You guys remember, I always talk about when the younger generation gets to that like 30 era, 25, they start having like money that they can spend on stuff that they loved when they were kids. I don't know if this is new or old. Animal Jam Cupcake Adopt-A-Pet sold for $1,525.
What?
Yeah. 59 bids, dude.
That's insane. I don't even. I've never heard of this. This is wild.
It's code words, and it's actually people transporting drugs.
If anybody knows
You take
anything
the
about
first
it,
letter of every word, and then you write it backwards, and then you spell out the anagram. It's what you're actually buying.
There you go.
That's great. All right, next, speaking of Jurassic Park, here's one of the all-time greatest, Omega T-Rex. What a great looking toy. And the sounds work and everything, comes with the controller. $620 loose. So, and then I've never seen this that I remember. Action Master Slicer Transformers from Europe. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. And it sold for $250. Those Europe, you guys know, those Europe and South American, Latin America, Canadian figures always sell for more. You have those Night Force G.I. Joes, a lot of the weird repaints sell for a lot of money. The Action Force figures from the UK. This might be something that I'm going to have to do some more deep diving in. And I bet you Nate knows about these. So, and then next, love my Muscle Men. I know they're called muscles, but I call them Muscle Men. And this is the thing that I never had. I never had the ring where you could put them in the little thing and fight them against each other. And this sold for almost $200 loose, which is super cool. And it came with a garbage can. Remember they used to come in little garbage cans? I wish I had an unopened garbage can, dude. That'd be so great. So, and then we only have a couple more that I want to get into. All right, we talked about McFarlane's autograph. We've known for a while. I believe the word on the street is it's one of McFarlane's children. Every once in a while, when they need money, we'll throw up McFarlane books. I think they've changed the name to McFarlane Signatures on eBay. Look at the prices on McFarlane Signatures that they're selling. Okay, $100 for a newsstand for the old school Spider-Man stuff. 96, 123, 102, 200, 104. 122 for the gold version of the director's cut. 150. I mean, McFarlane's autograph used to command at least $250 itself. But
yeah, but most of these are like so books. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess issue 9. That that's
8.
Yeah, they printed 300,000.
Wait, go back. Wait, scroll up one notch. It says dedication available.
Yeah, so that means it's coming from.
It's got to be, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So, I mean, look at all these.
I mean, it's crazy too. Like when you're looking at the new Todd CGC signing too, right? It's like $160 to sub a book for the
Yeah.
signature plus the grading right now.
Yeah.
So insane.
He even signed the poly bag. Like, that's great,
That's a Todd thing right there.
right?
And then send it to CGC for JSA. Oh,
Yeah.
we removed the poly bags.
Yeah.
Speaking, we talked about Invincible just being hot on everything. Look at the
Yeah, that-
condition of this raw book.
That eBay account just is it's called McFarlane Signatures.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be
So-
his kid. Look at how bad this is.
And there's only 200 feedback on it, 266. So
Bro, you could
If you
sell
just
that
started an
distressed cover.
just selling it-
Distressed, battle damaged, distressed cover.
What'd this one go for?
$1,000, bro.
Oh my god. I mean, this is what this is
No,
probably
no,
like
no,
a
no.
5, 6 maybe.
If they're lucky,
You know,
right?
I mean that the one that I got that was a 2.5 that was all water damage. It was, I mean, I still paid $500+ for that thing. So
Dude,
like,
$4,000 for a
it's-
9.8, $5,000 for a 9.8 is in between $4,000 and $5,000 is what we're seeing for 9.8s, if I remember correctly.
they're crazy high right now.
Yeah. Everything Invincible, every single issue feels like $100 plus issue.
Ooh, I can't wait for the next season.
Yeah,
in
season 4.
March.
Season
No,
4.
dude. The fact that like Lee Pace is in it, it's so awesome.
Yeah. I agree. Congratulations to all the Invincible fans out there that you finally won the day. I mean, in a major way.
Mhm.
All right. This is crazy. We got to add this to the list, Derek. Scat number 1, Peter Laird's first published work from 1979, sold for $220.
Oh,
Oh.
that okay. I get what you're saying. I now understand what scat that is.
Scat man. But
Scat man, skippity bye. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain went a completely left turn there, guys. I'm sorry. My apologies. Don't
So
tell my wife.
because Laird and
Eastman.
Eastman, they both worked at like a Kinko's or something like that, right? And then that's where they first published their own self-publication stuff, right?
I guess. But
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Add it to the list.
I mean, because that was my understanding of what their first work came from. It was like they were like Xerox copies, and then they themselves have to verify if it's like real or not.
For those of you guys that don't know, we have a Beyond Wednesdays creator first list. That is a living list. You can find the link below, and you can add to it through a comment. It's got nothing but creator first on the list, as you guys can see here. I mean, we're continuing
It's a
to
great
grow it.
resource to dig from.
Yes.
Just saying.
Let's see if we even have this in here. Who was this Laird? Do we even have Laird on the list? Yeah, we do. First work, Barbaric Fantasy, 1973. So we got to add this to the list as early work because this came out in 79, I think it was. Yeah, 79. So they're incorrect as first work, but it's an early Peter Laird work. Check this out.
Well, they're saying
Transformers.
they're saying first published. So
Okay,
like
first
maybe.
published.
So I mean, because like the other ones were self-published stuff. So maybe
Yeah.
it's like that type of
Great
situation
point.
where
Great point. Yeah. Transformers Universe 1 through 3, the fan club comics, you guys. I didn't know about these. And they sold all 3 issues for $143, you guys. I feel like that's a great buy, whoever got them. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of them out there. I've never heard of them. Fan club issues, Transformers Universe 1 through 3.
Yeah, that's stuff that any of the fan club stuff that came out with any of the Hasbro stuff, the Transformers, the G.I. Joe, like whether it's the figures, the comics, that stuff is so like hard to track down. Like,
Yeah.
they were in pretty low quantities anyways, and they're just super unique.
All right, this next book is one of my all-time favorite books. I haven't talked about it a lot because I hoard them whenever I find them. Superman's Girlfriend number 79, an early Neil Adams cover. Look at the the comments on this. So it's Lois marrying another superhero. And so Lois says at the wedding, Superman, stop my wedding to Titan Man. I just found out the terrible secret his mask is hiding. Look at Superman's response. Serves you right for choosing him over me, Lois. Marry him. That's crazy, dude.
That's
Where-
amazing.
For a
I mean, he's
cover.
right.
He's
But-
like, get effed, Lois.
Yeah, yeah. That's so great. Early Neil Adams book, high grade, $100.
Wait. Also, like Superman's just like straight kicking back in the
Yeah.
pews. Like that dude's just like he's like,
Right.
well, bro, I'm chilling.
He's like, no problem. I'm just here to watch you ruin your life.
Is that the 67 years version of She's for the Streets?
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at the stained
shit.
glass too in the background. Love it. So, and that is the market report for this week of October 22nd, 2025.